For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Mountaineers will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So San Jose State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll give it to him again. Past the first down marker and still running. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him, great job setting the physical tone, and they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got him back on their heels.
Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Finds his man. It's Riley. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Quarterback making adjustments. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Riley. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's loose. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to throw, it's Matthews. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So the App State Mountaineers offense headed on to the field. Our first look at them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. I'm running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Wants to throw on third. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. That's caught, it's Smith.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Runs through a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This was a really nice job by the running back making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
And the Spartans have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Spartans. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 7 over UTSA. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Matthews. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got room to work. Crosses to 35. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
We've come to the end of the period, and San Jose State is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Tight end now in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Pass to 30. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Spartans are marching down the field. To the air, it's Matthews. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Spartans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the shuffle. Let's talk about App State. Losing early in the year can be detrimental, also can be galvanizing. You realize not much margin for error, and they suddenly have put it together and won their last 2. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Oh, he got loose. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Riley. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run the toss. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play, and nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Matthews. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Under fire. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He's going for the big play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves... game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Using his legs, it's Roberts. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They're setting up the screen. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Buying some time. He throws one to the left. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. It's Strowman. He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands. It's Roberts. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense set for a first down play. On the run, it's Roberts. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Mountaineers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the punt. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking for space. It's Roberts. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Dropping back, it's Matthews. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. This time it's complete. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at SEFCU Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. just about set to get this second half underway. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him! And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground.
They stripped it out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
He's got it on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to throw, it's Matthews. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him.
Touchdown, San Jose State. A great catch and run for 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on out.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the middle. Turning on the jet. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Wide open spaces. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Spartans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I think the route runner got a little bit sloppy on his route. You've got to do a better job creating some separation when you're running these end routes. But good job by the defense, too, because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Dropping back, it's Matthews. Fires to the right. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense. And the Mountaineers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. And it's caught. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. This almost feels like a free play on 2nd and inches. 3 wide receivers to the right. Looking to fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Strowman. It's a seam wide open. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Well, so much for being backed up. Now they've got it 1st and 10 and plus territory. With the catch, it's Roberts. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it.
Fires deep toward the end zone. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Finds a good hold there and gets 4 to give them a little breathing room out to the 5. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Matthews. Caught close to the marker, it's Smith. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. It's a running room. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
Gonna sling it on second down. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catches signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. To the air, it's Swan. Here's a heat. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Cummings. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Lets it fly on the move. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass on second down. This time on target. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working them. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense... Something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Trying to do it on the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Oh, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, they're just going to draw them offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second. You can tell they had a plan, ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Swat. Here comes the heat. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's coming. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, App State. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Running back searching for a hole. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Breaks the tackle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Spartan. Quick strike through the air for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Swan. Gets it out quickly. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. Runs for the tackle. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll run it from the gun, fighting off the defender.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right.
Throws toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Wide open downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted to stop the threat. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for space, it's Bates. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going, but now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.